Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. This video is my follow-up and review of iOS 14, so let's get into it. Things first, widgets. Now, I don't have many third-party widgets or I don't have many Apple widgets open because I don't need them really. So, the first one I have is the battery widget. I have that twice, actually. If I scroll down, you can see I have it twice. But the reason I have it twice is because when my phone is locked, and when it's on this screen, I need the battery widget here to see all my batteries when I want to just swipe across and see my battery widget thing. And then I have another app which is Drafts, which is basically a note-taking app, which is very good. Now, Smart Stacks. If you hold and press and then press Edit Home Screen, you can see there's a smart stack. You can edit your smart stacks by holding and pressing again. Hang on. Come on, work. Holding and pressing again. Edit stack. And you can see I have lots of different things. I have a couple of things. And you can actually you can actually make your own stacks by dragging your widgets and just edit home screen. Drag and drop. If they were all the same size, they would work, but they're not. If I quickly create a larger drafts widget, nice large drafts widget, this is going to work. And then drag and drop, it makes it doesn't drag, and drop, and it. You drag them all, you drag them to there, drag and then swipe across, and you see it go like that. Drop it in, slide up to get out of it, and then you have a big stack, and it also rotates on its own for the stack, so whichever part of the day you want it to be, you can remove the stack. So I've removed that stack. So I'm going to re-put the battery widget back in, and yes, battery. For the battery one, I have the largest. So there are 3 different sizes of widgets. So we've got the smallest size, which is 4 icons. The middle size, which is 4 icons again, but a little bit bigger, and then the biggest size, which is all your things in a list, like the old version of iOS. So I'm going to edit, drag. These widgets are sometimes really buggy. But I haven't found that they're actually I haven't found that they are actually that buggy, to be honest. So that's widgets. If I swipe along to the end of my pages, you can see I have the app library. Now I have every app I own in the app library. It's so much easier. I don't care what any of you say. The app library is probably one of the best features that they've added to iOS. I used to have a jailbroken phone, which means you can do things on your phone that you're not really allowed to do. So I had a jailbreak for 13.5, iOS 13.5, which is the one a couple of versions back from this, which allowed me to pull up from the bottom of my screen, and it would bring up an app drawer, like on an Android. But this is like the app drawer, but it has them all in categories. You can tap into categories, and the categories are all made by Apple, so you can't move apps around in the categories. They just make them themselves. You can move apps out of the category, so you can you can edit your home screen and move apps around, but you can't do anything else with them. You can't move them into each folder, because these folders are created by Apple themselves, and my phone is now bugging out. This is what the app library does. I've never had this book before. What the hell is going on? There we go. Fixed it! Okay. My app library completely... Oh, it's doing it again. Why is it freezing? Right, okay. I think my app library doesn't let me filming. Which is not a good thing at all. Right. Next big thing, picture-in-picture. Now, picture-in-picture we've been waiting for so long. Like, if you go on Android, picture-in-picture, that's been for ages. Like, you know that. You've had picture-in-picture for ages. But now, you finally introduced it into iOS 14. Oh yeah, it's working now. Hey, there you go, fixed, all fixed. So, if I open private, which is I have this app, I will do a review of this app. And then I click on a random video, turn down the volume, swipe up, and it brings the video into a picture-in-picture. You can make it big by 2 fingers, pinch outwards to zoom it bigger, and then pinch in to zoom smaller. You can have it really small like this, or really long on the top. You can go into different apps, different things. So, like opening activity, I can go in here. Still plays in the background. Swipe it away. Still have the audio. Moving on from that, actually, the activity app now has a new, the fitness app, as it's now called, has a new look. So I have the Apple Watch Series 4, which I will be doing a review of WatchOS 7, which is the update for the watch. So I'll be doing that eventually. But yeah, new redesign on the app. So you have your move, activity and things at the top, and you can just swipe along to see your past days and things. Swiping back with the finger, swiping from the left edge to the right, and it brings you back to this next page. You've got workouts, your workouts that you've done. So I have done a lot. If I scroll down, I have a lot of apps that do workouts and stuff. So I've got Strava, which does one. I've got Map My Run that does one, and a couple of others which aren't showing up right now. As you can see, the app icons are broken, which is all good. Not really. Messaging, that's had a big improvement. So you can pin comment, you can pin conversation. That's what I've done this actually, because that's not a private conversation. You can pin conversations by swiping and pinning. So now O2 has been pinned. And you can unpin them by just dragging and dropping. Drag and drop. Drag, drop. And it brings them back. You can also pin them by dragging and dropping. So drag, hold, and then just drag it onto the top. There are different filters. So if you have any numbers that have texted you in like, not going back now. If you have any numbers that have texted you while that are not in your unknown senders, there's a section for that as well now. So O2 unknown senders, and then known senders, and then all messages. Most of this is going to have to be blurred out in my messages because you're not seeing my messages. That's just creepy. We've got the FaceTime, that's been changed. So you've got now picture-in-picture in FaceTime, which you can imagine what it does. It's just like that. The calling animation, it brings it from the top to the bottom. It brings it from the top like a notification. I will overlay some of that footage now of what that looks like. And also the FaceTime one, if I can find any footage. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff in the update that has been really updated. Like, this update probably was about 3.6 gigabytes on my iPhone XR. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm in the process of editing it right now. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in the next one, which is going to be on WatchOS 7, which is on my Apple Watch right now. Yeah, definitely hope you enjoyed that video. It's a really good one actually. The picture-in-picture was quite difficult to do on the editing software and the editing package, but it worked. So I hope that actually did its job and was in sync, because I'm not very good at that. Yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button to get notified every time I upload. And go and follow me on Instagram, My Blind Life Macclesfield, all one word. That is my Instagram, and go follow me on there, because I'll be using that as a way to show you which videos are coming out soon and which ones are in the making and already open stuff, and I'll give you an actual time on the story, about the exact time in my time zone that the videos are going up. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in the WatchOS 7 review. Peace out, guys.